back to the Basic Indonesian Show, where I explain to you some Welcome back to the Basic Indonesian Show, where we explain to you some political concepts of China. China is a huge country filled with plenty of resources, and people are obviously ruled by a small number of people that concentrates power for themselves. Being a country that spent a majority of its history under Confucian thought, it's family-friendly too. China is ruled by a clique of elite Communist Party officials and government ministers. These groups of people are called the princelings, or party crown princes. Princelings are descendants of important party and government officials in China's past. They pull out the daddy privileges to get everything served for them on a silver platter, creating a network built on cronyism and nepotism. Due to their connections, princelings are able to obtain many advantages that other people might not. A lot of them find themselves in high positions within the Chinese government, party, and business ventures. The more aggressive and opportunistic princelings are able to amass a fortune of millions. Wen Jiabao's family became extra rich with his relatives becoming wealthy and running businesses easily. This practice is called Shaokang or Shaokang, I don't know, which is rooted in Confucian beliefs of family and community, where if you make your family rich, or at least middle class, you can make China prosper. So it looks like Indonesia isn't the only family-friendly place, but China is too. But that's one of the many similarities we have with China, aside from having a big red party rule. In present days, the princeling dominates the upper echelon of China. And surprise, surprise, Xi Jinping is one of these princelings. He was the son of Shi Zongxun, a minister within Chairman Mao's cabinet, who got yeeted out of office by Mao himself plenty of times. Xi Jinping was part of the lowest of the low within the princelings. He watched his sister die and lived in a cave for a few months before venturing out and telling people he's this guy's kid to get benefits. But things weren't easy for Xi. Like everyone else, he was a soldier, worker, peasant student, meaning he had to go to school, go to college, plow the fields, shoot capitalist dogs, and only then can he use daddy's connections to get into a cozy job as a secretary to his dad's former subordinate. See, everyone needs to start off hard from somewhere, so it's just not all nepotism. Chen Yuan was the son of revolutionary Chen Yun, and he managed to make himself the head of the China Development Bank between 1998 and 2013. Jiang Miaoheng, a son of Jiang Zemin, was the former dean of the Chinese Academy of Science and director of several state-owned enterprises. Mao Xinyu, grandson of Chairman Mao himself, is such an accomplished, heroic, and genius soldier that he became the youngest general within the People's Liberation Army's history at 39 years old. Bo Xilai, the extremist politician from Chongqing, is the son of Bo Yibo, former Chinese politician. List goes on in China. Many critics of China, including myself, compared the princelings to the imperial household of historical China, where members of the imperial family enjoy benefits in running China. The term princeling itself came from a derogatory term to denote Yuan Shikai, the former self-proclaimed emperor of China, and the four prominent nationalist families of the KMT. Shan Lanxing, a political professor in Switzerland, explains that the princelings' appointment into their offices are likened to a noble being appointed for a government office in China. Princelings are able to override any opposition and matter, as nobody could match them in rank and prestige. Princelings continue to dominate Chinese politics and businesses all the way up until now, as the emerging wealthy class as the economy grows makes them grow stronger too. Their competence in their work or service is up to question, but several princeling figures are accused of outright nepotism. Not that it stops them from doing their job, being a crony. With all the princelings sitting at high positions, China continues to be a very successful country. Its GDP is forecasted to continually rise, and it completely secures its spot in the international stage with its Belt and Road Initiative. But to pin the success of the country or even failure of it on just a few people is a bit presumptive. There are still many people in China sitting in high places who don't belong to princelings. Like Indonesia and America and Russia as well, China is not immune to the presence of oligarchs. Just like America has Nancy Pelosi's relative as governor, the Bush family, the Kennedy family, Russia has their own brand of oligarchs and modern-day boyars. China is not so special. China is the same as everyone else. It is common to have this trend when a massive amount of power, money, influence, resource, and manpower all concentrated onto a number of individuals. These individuals would then consolidate their power to secure their interest and position to remain on top of everyone else, creating a strong wall standing between the social hierarchy where penetration to the higher levels is hard, making social mobility less rewarding. I guess they're hard to change habits when running a country. That habit is to have all your relatives be part of the ruling government. Makes me think that the revolution didn't change much but the country's color. Then again, red has always been a traditional color of China. One thing I learned from China is that blood runs thicker in the Chinese government than the Crusader King's Three dynasty. Let me know what you guys think on the comments section, especially you Wu Maos. Leave a like and subscribe if you want more content like this. Thank you for watching this episode of the Based Indonesian Show, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye, real people.